The mommies are back!
Hi, I'm Ricky.
Hi, I'm Andi.
And I'm Del.
Better, longer, and wider!
Wider?
Yes! We're going nationwide. Hear the mommies all over the Philippines via the Magic Nationwide stations.
What about longer?
Now heard from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. 3 hours of non-stop momminess.
Okay, now explain better.
Look forward to more guests, more kids, and more prizes. The Mother Show Season 2. Fridays, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Exclusively on the Magic and Magic Nationwide. We've got that mommy magic. The Mother Show on Magic 89.9.
All right, welcome back to the Mother Show, and the music is still playing in the background. But yeah, we are on till 12 noon today, and we are nationwide.
Nationwide, that's what it is. You know, second season of the Mother Show. It's 3 hours long.
Yes.
And nationwide.
And nationwide.
I was so nervous last week, to be honest. I felt some sort of pressure.
Yeah.
Like, of course, you know, we're used to being heard in Metro Manila, and you kind of like, you're kind of confident in a way, you know how it goes, but in the provinces, it's different. The people are different. They speak a different dialect.
Yeah.
So I was like, will we translate to the local, culture? Anyway, that was...
It is scary.
But we had good feedback.
We did. And if you guys are listening anywhere in the province or anywhere in the Philippines, we would love to hear from you. You know, tweet us, send us a message.
Yes.
You can call us up, just say what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's so nice to hear other people, especially moms who are maybe going through something and, they just want to share something.
I know that a lot of mothers can feel isolated, and sometimes you lose track of the people you love, your friends.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's easier to touch base with people you don't really know, but are, let's say, the girls on the radio, for example.
Yes.
So if you're that mom, please reach us at 631-0899.
Yeah. So how was your Valentine's Day?
It was actually very, 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 it's for me the best Valentine's that Tyler and I have had.
Really?
And it wasn't anything
special.
I mean, it was special.
Well, what did you guys do?
Okay, so he came home from work and I didn't know, but he brought like those heart balloons with a bear and flowers.
Cheesy.
And yeah, I know. And I was like, okay, but he always does that during Valentine's. What I didn't know was I was busy putting the kids to sleep. I look out the window and I see that he set up a table in the garden with lights, with candles, with wine, with a glass of water, with food, French food, like roast duck and roast chicken. And
did he cook this? No.
He bought it.
Okay.
But nevertheless, I just felt like, wow, he really thought about it. Mm-hmm. And it beat going through a lot of traffic, being outside on a very busy day.
Yes.
And there we were, just enjoying ourselves in the garden, just talking. And, finishing a bottle of wine, you just want to stumble onto bed. you don't
And then baby number 4.
No more.
There you go.
How was your Valentine's?
It was okay. It was pretty, we didn't go out also. So I just ended up cooking at home, like his favorite food. And nothing special. Del. Let's not go there.
Why?
What happened at home
established
stays at home, ha? Yun na yun.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes, we're just gonna roar.
Uh-huh. So you just cooked, and it's fine,
It's
right?
fine. Yeah, I think once you've been together for a long time, you don't anymore go out on a date. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's the little surprises.
Yeah.
Like the little gifts, whether it's roses or like they end up cooking for you.
Or preparing something
or
without
doing
you.
chores at home, for you.
Parang ano.
Diba? Parang simple lang.
You're okay with it already.
Yeah.
Well, we did promise that today we're going to talk about Valentine's and Chinese New Year, and also that we are going to have a guest. So our guest for today has been, she was on radio for 18 years.
Gosh.
I remember when I first met her. I actually remember. And so 18 years working side by side with her. She had left radio, and even a few years before she left, she was kind of dabbling into entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
It started off as a cookie place. And then, now it is what it is. Sweet ecstasy. Here with us this morning, sasabihin ko tonight. Here with us this morning is Monica Francesca.
Yay! Hi, good morning. Good morning.
An applause. It made it work.
We'll applaud you, Andi. Yay!
Yeah. Yeah, so I am surrounded by
morning.
DJs that are not from Magic. And it's so surprising because, I mean, like I said, I listen to you guys. Okay, that boss is
I
still
love
there.
it. I love it. It's a standing ovation.
Thank you
know.
guys. Wow.
I feel like I did something great. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, 18 years. That's
It's
a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
You grew up on radio.
I literally grew up on radio. I mean, if like Andy says, I grew up with you, well, I did a
Yeah.
lot of growing up too
That's right.
for all the world to hear.
I know. We made so many mistakes.
So
right?
many
On radio. Yeah.
Yeah, so I started radio. Yeah, like
How old were you?
19?
Oh my
Gosh.
gosh. 19,
19,
man.
yeah.
19.
Let's not do the math, but yeah, it was quite some time, and all my formative years.
Was really
It was
spent
through
on air.
radio.
Yeah, I realize this now, and I'm glad it was like half non-social media age and then half.
Yeah,
Social
that's
media
right.
age.
Yeah.
That's right. Because
A
it was
nice
like old
balance.
school radio,
Oh,
where you really, you really had to work harder at
We
the
did.
time.
yeah.
And it was still CDs, right?
It was CDs
Yeah.
and like carts.
Carts. Do you
Yeah.
know what a
CD.
cart is?
Yeah, I
Oh, okay.
reached that.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
Because you also, hey,
Sorry.
She started like when
17.
Yeah, I started when I was
17.
17.
See?
Yeah.
That was young.
Yeah.
Were you in high school?
Yeah, I just graduated from high school.
And you
When
got
I
into
entered
magic?
radio, yeah.
Oh,
And
nice.
I did the morning show right away. I was like, whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who were you
It's
doing the
crazy.
morning show with?
Mo and Mojo.
Oh, at the time.
Yes.
So at some point we were competitors.
Well,
That's
now we're
right.
friends.
I know.
You would have thought, right?
But it's really like the world is, sa Tagalog, di ba? Bilog ang mundo. And you never know what can happen. I would never have thought that you and I would be.
Like 10 years ago, diba?
yeah,
Like,
nobody.
me and Del worked together.
That-
What more with Fran also?
I know.
mean,
And then this morning, this is the scene.
This is so weird, but it's not.
It's not.
Because like I don't know, for me, I think I'm just so far removed from it all already.
Yeah.
You know, it's been like 3 years.
Has it just been 3 years?
I think
Because
so.
so many things.
According to my Facebook memories, on this day,
that's how we remember things now, right?
remember things now.
Yeah, but this Facebook does
But it's true, right? Did you guys were you like normal? Or were you
Abnormal.
cesarean?
Abnormal.
That's
I am.
understood.
Yes, to abnormal.
Yeah.
No,
Normal
because when
pregnancy,
you
normal delivery.
Normal delivery.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
you're normal.
That's normal.
Because
Yeah.
you were CS,
Yeah,
right?
I was CS.
Because
all
when you
throughout.
do epidural, you really forget.
Yeah.
Like I am so forgetful.
Oh, but I had epidural then. Woo!
she had
Woo,
epidural.
I had all that. Like, go ahead.
No, but a lot of things happened to Fran. Like that alone, the story of her delivery.
God.
I mean, it took her 36 hours to labor.
36 hours.
Yes, like David did not want to come out into this world for some reason, and then the epidural, the first one that they gave me. Sorry, is this too much information?
No, go,
We're
go,
good,
go.
right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So the first one they gave me, I guess the needle got dislodged for some reason,
Oh.
and they were already inducing me. So they had all the monitors on me. They were inducing me, so the contractions were a lot more masakit. They were a lot more intense. But I wasn't supposed to feel it because may epidural nga.
Yeah.
But then it got dislodged.
But then it got dislodged, and I was telling them, I still feel it. And they're like, are you sure? So they gave me another one. And I'm like, but I still feel the contractions. It's still painful. They're like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how
Yeah.
a 10.
Wow.
And they wouldn't believe me until like later on, somebody came in and then they just kind of flipped me over.
yeah.
Me and
right.
my whole pregnant body. And then they saw it. They're like, oh my God, I'm sorry, Mom.
So the whole
Oh.
epidural was just coming out.
it was coming out.
It wasn't in your
It
body.
wasn't in my
That's why you
body.
could feel everything.
Yes.
Mm.
I'm
And it
so
took
tired.
so it took so long for someone to do the logical thing, which was to check the epidural.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God.
That's why my OB would always say it's really important to have a good anesthesiologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, anesthesiologist. That's true.
whatever.
Yeah.
However, you. I get bulol. But anesthesiologist, correct, right?
I
Yes,
love
tama,
my
tama.
anesthesiologist. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
the last 2 pregnancies, I had the best anesthesiologist. He was so caring.
Oh, that's nice.
And I didn't feel that before. I've had many operations, and I've never really talked to the anesthesiologist because they're in and out.
Yeah.
And they don't really talk to you.
They don't.
And you know, they look sketchy. Sorry if there's anybody out there. Like, they really, like, it's super sketchy. Like, they just go in, they inject you, and they walk out.
Oh, because this one, my doctor, I talked to him like,
Okay.
because for the time that I used this as I had this anesthesiologist, I told him, okay, well, I want to go through the labor pains. Okay. I had my conditions, my birth plan.
Yes.
And he looked at me like, oh no, one of these moms who think they know.
God.
But so I thought we wouldn't get along. But when I was already being prepped for the operation, he noticed that my heart rate was going up.
Oh.
Were you
And he
getting
said,
anxious?
Del, I just want you to know that your heart rate is going up. I want you to know that every one of us here are highly trained, and we're here for you today.
Nice.
He said that to me.
Yeah.
That's
and
good.
I was like, nobody ever said that to me.
Yeah.
And in my days, I went to him. I said something like, "You're so caring and considerate." And then I
That's your
remember,
emotional state.
yeah. And then he said, "Well, tell that to my wife." All right.
Now,
Yeah. And then I got him again for Harper's birth.
Oh, that's
And he was the one who took our pictures.
okay.
cute.
Tell
So
me,
he's an anesthesiologist and a
doctors don't
photographer at the
yeah,
same time.
doctors don't do that.
They do that.
Some of them feel like it's beyond me
Yeah.
to take your picture. They don't do that. But he did, and he was so. I just felt like he saw me as a human being, like a person,
And not just
a
like some-
piece of meat.
Yeah,
That's
not just
true.
a patient. Yeah.
So 36 hours of
36
labor.
hours, but that was for my second one. The first one because I was so young. I was 19 when I had my first
Baby,
child.
who is now a young lady, graduated
Who's graduating? Yeah, this
Graduating.
March she's gonna. Yeah.
from Ateneo.
She's
right?
From
18?
Ateneo. No, she's 21.
She's 21.
She's 21. Yeah.
Wow.
I was 19 when I had her. Oh my
Yeah.
God. See, I mean, like, so, but because I was so young, they really knocked me out. Like my mom calls it, like it's like Twilight. They do it
Twilight,
for young,
yes.
for
And
young
that-
moms.
And that was no, but also a generation of mothers.
yeah.
That's all they know. Twilight.
Twilight. Na parang you're pushing, and then all of a sudden
You're out.
you're out. And then they're nudging you. Hey, you had a child. You
Not
have a
Twilight like
baby
Bella
girl."
Swan. No,
You know,
not
what? I
like
was
that.
thinking of that for a while. It's like Twilight.
I
Yeah,
knew
that
it.
is a Twilight generation. That's
She's
correct.
a millennial. So.
I'm so sorry. I thought
I
I saw
know.
the thought bubble.
I was like, okay.
So when you gave birth to your firstborn,
Yeah.
it was easy.
It was easy because
You were
was
young.
My
yeah.
body recovered quickly.
Mhm.
I didn't feel it because I was knocked
It was
out.
easy.
And it's
yeah.
as if like they had to make sure that you felt all of the labor pains with your second one.
Right, I think so. It
Yeah.
came back to me twofold. So.
So when you saw David for the first time after laboring for 36 hours, how did that feel like for you? Were you so tired that you didn't?
I was
And he's
I was
here smiling and
amazed
you're
because
looking
his
at me.
eyes were so open.
Yeah.
But I was really tired though. I was quite tired. You gave me a run for my money, kiddo. he's here in the booth. But because it was a birthing suite, so my daughter saw him
Oh.
Come out.
come
Yeah.
out, and my Jade was like, I never want to see that again.
Oh my gosh.
Then
So she
do-
saw the whole thing.
Yeah. Because it was a birthing suite, so they were
Actually, that's a
there.
good idea. I mean, if you have a teenager, do you want to go through this at
Yeah.
this age?
Scare them.
That's what
You
you, do.
watch me.
That's what you do to Olivia.
This is what's gonna happen if you get pregnant early, right?
you can show them.
Or show them like the video.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Olivia would be. You might not want to have babies by the time Olivia's a teenager.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
So okay. So,
So,
you had David.
There are
How was
two
it?
completely different experiences.
But how is it like bringing him home and integrating? Because she was what? How old was she when David came along?
19?
She was already 19.
Yeah.
How was it for her? And because you would assume, because the gap is so huge, that there would be no reaction.
Right.
Unlike if you had smaller children, may selos talaga.
Yeah.
Like Cooper, Parker, and
And
Harper.
Harper.
They're going through this thing.
Yeah.
But how was it for you?
I think, well, for Jade, I think it was a lot more like she had to welcome this other person into the home and into the the love structure when it was only just her
For so long.
for so long, for 19 years.
Oh my gosh.
So I thought there wasn't going to be any sibling rivalry, but there is. It doesn't change no matter
doesn't
how
change.
old they are, how
Far apart.
far apart they are. They're
Yeah.
still that. They still vie for your attention.
Yeah.
But Jade loves her little bro.
Yeah.
But she knows how to push his buttons,
as most siblings
as most
do.
siblings
Yes.
do. I mean, you think, she's 19, he's like 1. They won't fight. Oh no,
They do.
They do. It was
Even now, that he's what, 5? He's 5, right?
Yeah.
David is 5.
Mas lalo.
Jade is 21. Mas lalo ba?
All the more.
All the more. But they've had bonding sessions, so I let them. That's the key. I let them bond without me there.
Yeah.
Because if the mom's in
That's
the
right.
picture,
Yeah.
That's a different story.
Because then both of them will
Yes.
vie for your attention.
Yeah.
But if they're alone by themselves, then they really get to interact.
they took a trip with their grandparents and my sister without me. So they swam together. Jade, watched him. There was
How
a
were you?
responsibility
Yeah,
aspect
came
there.
in as an
What were
ate
you
already.
doing?
Yes.
What were you doing? Because I bet you were like, what happened to my children? They
At
took-
first, I'm like, yay, they're going, right? And then when they're gone, I'm like, what am I going to do now?
That's really
It's
what happened.
so quiet in the house.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with myself?
Like, because for me, that's exactly how I feel like, these children, they're running my life. I can't even get some me time. And then finally, you're
You
out,
have your me
right?
time, yeah.
And then I was sitting in a restaurant having breakfast one time, and I'm like,
What do I do?
what do I do? I don't know what to do with myself. Like, you become so lonely for them. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I've had enough of this quiet. Give me back my
Give me
children.
back my children, right?
It's so funny because Valentine's Day, I surprised GP with a trip to Japan, and we were
Wow.
supposed to leave this weekend, like today,
So
right
that's your
after
gift?
radio. That's my gift.
Oh, nice.
But why
Wait,
supposed to?
Well, because it was just an idea. I was like, okay, the letter was like, will you come to Japan with me?
Mm-mm.
And he said yes. And I was saying, okay, I'm gonna book already tonight, and we're leaving on Friday right after radio.
Spontaneous.
Yeah. And he goes like, yeah, but how's Olivia? How is she gonna say, babe, just
Sipangs.
leave it. Like, just leave it. She's fine. Like, I arranged everything. It's just more him now that doesn't want to leave.
Oh,
Because I guess he's always with her also, and that it's like, what am I
Yeah.
going to do without
Yeah.
her? How are we going to travel? Like, it's
Yeah.
always been about her,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
go to Disneyland, go to the toy
That's
store,
true.
bookstore.
Because
And
your
when-
life is about them.
Yeah, and when you travel,
Right.
like the both of us, it's like, what are we gonna do
together.
What are we going to do
Yeah,
with
like,
each
what
other?
are- yeah,
Well,
what are we gonna
I
do?
can give you an
Uh-huh,
idea.
I mean, aside from
We've
that,
got
yes.
some
aside
ideas.
from that, right? But it's like it's a whole different itinerary.
Yeah.
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 It takes some getting used to. Like, it's like changing channels in your brain.
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
oh, yeah, we're just a couple right now. We're
Yeah.
not mom and dad. It's Andy and GP.
Yeah.
But you're going to take this trip, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we just moved it because it was too sudden.
Oh.
So we said, okay, we'll travel like first week of March, and I planned everything. It's also hard because it's Chinese New Year.
Right.
Oh,
So all the
yeah,
hotels
yes.
are booked, so it
Yes.
was hard.
Right.
But
So-
but the thought of it is exciting. Like that spontaneity
yeah.
in any marriage, any partnership.
Yeah.
You need that. That's
Yeah.
good. Even though you say you backtrack a little, oh, okay, we really can't do it this
Yeah,
weekend.
okay, like let's compromise a little bit.
But at least the thought was there.
Ah, right.
Diba?
Because I remember late last year, Fran had to go to Puerto Princesa
Yes.
with her partner Al to renew passport.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that
So-
was when all the passport bookings were like
Yeah. You
appointments were booked.
You have to wait months before. So he had to renew his passport already. So they went to Puerto Princesa, and you were saying in your post that it was the first time you were traveling, just the two of you in a
Yes.
long time.
In a long time. Even like when we were dating, we never traveled together because the relationship was complicated that way. But we never had a
Do
chance.
we have time to cover that?
No.
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 That should be during B&O, like nighttime.
I think that's off.
It's
Off
like-
air.
I don't think it's like
really?
I don't think it's like morning fare.
Yeah, but that's like the Mother Show.
That
Sorry,
is true.
I'm really interested now.
Yeah, I hear the Mother Show. There's no holds barred here. Like,
Oh no,
you can
no,
talk
you
about.
just say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Like last week, well, we were talking. Can I?
Okay,
Andy.
go.
So Andy was talking about how, because Olivia's turning 3 this March.
Yeah.
And she finds herself ready to have another baby.
Yeah.
And it's been difficult, like we were talking earlier.
Yeah, and it's been difficult. And so last week we were asking people, like, if you have any
How
tips.
do you how do you make baby number 2?
Okay.
And there were just so
there was
much
so
advice.
many advice.
Like,
like
like-
maca powder. That's
Yeah,
what I remember.
maca powder.
Yeah.
I don't know.
take
but
maca powder?
but I've heard that.
Yeah.
Like some of the superfood can help you in your,
And your fertility.
yeah, in your
Yeah.
fertility. And then off the air, Ricky and I were like, you have to be in it. That
Yes.
moment.
You
And
have
you
to.
need to seduce your husband.
How do you seduce?
I don't
Playing
remember.
innocent. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but
But yeah, you know what? This is a good topic to talk about since like it's been Valentine's Day. How to
Yeah.
like spice up your marriage or like your relationship.
wait, what did you do for Valentine's, friend?
Black Panther.
She just laughed. She just
I
laughed.
can't believe you just laughed at my question. Like, what did you do for Valentine's?
Okay, I have the most unromantic story about Valentine's Day. Okay, so Black Panther came out on Valentine's Day, but then
Yeah.
we found a showing in Rockwell the day before. So Al's like, okay, I'm gonna book our tickets. You know, so it was myself, Al, David, and Jade. So we bought 4. Okay, so the 13th, the screening was at 7.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to the gym, and then in our village, and then he's biking back. He's like, I'm on my way back. Get the car ready. We'll go.
Everybody, yeah.
Get everybody ready. We'll go now. I said, okay. When he gets home, it's like photo finish always with men, right?
Yeah.
Always photo finish. So he gets home, he's like, I dropped my phone. So what? You dropped your phone? You just came from the gym in the village. Yeah, I dropped it. I was biking and I dropped it. I was like, oh, okay. And then somebody took it. The thing is, so find my iPhone, and when he tracked it, it was like maybe 10, 15 minutes time from the time he dropped it to the find he tried to track it. The phone was like in McKinley. We live in
my.
Makati, okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
it was in McKinley, and
By that time.
I was like, he's on a bike or a motorcycle or something. He's like,
Yeah.
you go watch the movie. I'm gonna find my phone. I said, what? I said, okay. I said, it's just a phone. So remember, if it's any kind of dangerous, sketchy
guy.
situation or
Yeah.
guy, just
Back off.
leave
Yeah,
it. Leave it.
right.
So he took my phone. We watched the movie. I'm stressed, obviously. I can't enjoy Black Panther.
Yes.
The movie
You don't
that
know
I,
if, like,
you know.
Yeah.
And then so I'm constantly checking my sister's phone because she's with me now, because that's the only way we can communicate because he
Yeah.
has my phone.
right.
So in the end of that night, he says they turned it off. I can't find it. But he put a notification on the phone. He locked it. He's like, this phone is lost. If you find it, please call this number.
Yeah.
And that's it. But I thought it was gone. Like, it's gone now forever. This person took it. They're going to hack it in Green Hills.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So Feb 14 comes around. It's school time. I pick up David. I hang out with Jade. We have a little wine date in the afternoon.
saw that.
Yes, because she's 21 now. So
Yes,
you know,
she can drink.
She can drink with her
Yes.
mama.
This is not a hashtag bad mom moment.
Yes. So we're there, and then I get a call from his phone, and I freak out. I'm like, what? So I'm like, hello, and it's this woman. So she tells me a story that her husband found the phone, and it was ringing, but they were scared. Okay, and then they didn't know what to do because they had read somewhere that it had happened to somebody, that they found a phone and they returned it to the person who was calling the phone, and they got booked. They got beat up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
Right, so they were scared that was going
Right.
to happen. And I'm
So
like,
they-
okay.
that's why they turned it off.
Yeah. But then
Okay.
when they turned it on again, and then she called me, and then because that was the only number you can call on the phone. Anyway, so to make a long story short, she had told me this is what got me though. She said, sinabi ko na sa asawa ko na ako na lang magsusoli ng phone kasi she didn't want him to get beat up. I go,
Yeah, because she's a girl. She thinks she will be.
Yeah, she's gonna
Yeah.
be safer.
She'll
ah, ganun ba yun?
Yeah, parang ganon.
Because I was like, but you're the female, so you should let your husband go and do
No,
it.
because if it's a guy, most people will be
Oh.
willing to hit a guy.
A guy. Okay,
But
so
if it's a girl,
So her.
yeah.
Okay, so I went to the gig in Waterfront area on Feb 14
To get
after I picked up my kid from school
to get the phone.
to get the phone. So that's what I did on Valentine's
And did you
Day.
beat her up?
No. She was. I said I was so thankful. You know, I was a little scared because when I got to the place, it was 3 missed calls and she wasn't picking up. I said, "Oh my God, please pick up." She finally did on the 4th call, and then she was also teary-eyed when she was just trying to explain to me how scared they were. I said, "No, you know,
Oh,
I'm
that's so
we're
nice.
not that.
Yeah, there are good people in this
Yeah, there's
world.
good
Yeah.
people like
But
you.
you don't know, Deba.
Yeah.
You never know
You
what
never
you're
know.
dealing with.
And even me, I'm like, I didn't know what
I
I was
know.
walking into either.
I was thinking for you it was scary because they could jump you.
Yeah, but I was in a car and I had, I had my children, so that might have been a hashtag bad mama moment. But I felt secure. I said, okay,
Yeah.
I don't think
Your
I'm
gut
not.
feel,
Yeah, it was my instinct. I'm not gonna get out of the car. I'll just roll down the window, and.
and it was.
So this
okay.
was
And it
your
was
gift
okay.
to Al.
So I said, hey Al,
Right.
I went to go look for your phone. I found it. Here it is.
So you gave it to him on
Valentine's Day.
Oh, what did he say? I want to know what he said.
I'm the best in the world.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my
So
gosh.
that's
what a moment.
What a
What a Valentine's.
I know, right?
Who would have thought also that
never
that
dull.
person would call you back?
Yeah.
I mean,
I left it for dead. I didn't think it was
Yeah.
going to come back. And I was like really very thankful that she did.
No matter how bad situations are in the country, in
Yeah.
the city most especially, there really are people who
Yeah.
are very decent.
Yes.
Who will help you
Yeah.
out
Yes.
with no expectation as to, getting. Did she ask for remuneration?
Nothing. She didn't want to take it. I mean, obviously, I wanted to give her some sort of
Yeah.
thank you. She didn't want to, but I said, no, please. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Don't cry now, please.
don't cry.
She was crying?
She was really crying, and I felt like I was like, oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's not what you're prepared.
I wasn't prepared.
Yeah,
for that.
to
I really
see.
wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See,
well,
yeah.
all's one that ends well.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there are good people in this world.
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
Maybe-
whatever situation you're in.
Maybe there are not as many of us. Oi, us. Many of us out there. No, but there are.
Yeah, there are.
That's why you can't just lump life all together and say, oh, it's all bad. Because
Yeah.
there are some good people.
And you have to look at that way.
Yes.
Because
right.
if you don't, and then you see all the bad stuff, all
You're
the
gonna get
negative
bitter.
things, you're gonna
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
bitter.
That's hard.
And your perspective will change and
It's
all
true.
that. So
Yeah.
yeah. Love it. We're ending this hour so positive, guys.
What happened? What just
Wait,
happened?
Anyway, we want to know how your Valentine's went. So if you guys want to call us up, say hi on air, anywhere around the world, anywhere in Metro Manila or in the Philippines, you guys can call us up 631-0899 and the website.
The website, if you want to see us and watch what's happening here in the booth, it's magic899.fm. And if you would like to comment or just say something on social media, on IG, Facebook, and Twitter, you'll find us at The Mother Show PH.
Yep, and 631-0899 is a number to call. We'll take a break and we'll get your calls in a bit.
Radio's Super Moms. The Mother Show. Magic 89.9. We've got that mommy magic. The Mother Show on Magic 89.9.
All right, welcome back to the Mother Show. My name is Andi.
My name is Delamar.
My name's Francesca.
All right, if you guys are looking for Ricky Flo, she's not here. She's in LA. She's covering the All-Star Weekend, so you guys can follow her on Instagram.
Her IG stories, I was
Right?
just checking it just now, like a few minutes right before you went on air, and she's eating something. I can't say that
Oh, she's
word.
pregnant. It's fine.
I know, she's living the life. She's in the States. She's pregnant. She can eat whatever she wants.
And she's with Morton.
And
Ah,
yeah,
yes.
So,
see?
it's...
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the last few times they're gonna be together alone.
Alone,
right?
because
That's true.
baby number 2 comes along. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But speaking of, another co-host for today, Francesca is here. Like we talked about earlier, she spent 18 years on the radio, and then she, decided to choose to go a different path.
Yeah.
And you are now an entrepreneur.
Yeah. If you guys know Sweet Ecstasy,
She's
oh
the
my
owner.
gosh. Yes.
She's Asian
It's-
Cookie.
Yeah. She's building
Empire.
my burger empire.
Burger Empire. No,
Yes.
but it's really so good. Like it's like one of the best burgers ever.
Right.
And I used to live in Bel Air, like
Yeah.
right
Walking
near,
distance.
Yes, walking distance to Sweet Ecstasy
Yeah,
along Jupiter.
Yeah.
And I tell you, once a week, GP and I would get Sweet Ecstasy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because even if you're on a diet, like,
Yeah.
hey, this is my cheat day, Sweet Ecstasy.
Right.
I'm
Do
so
you bring
happy.
out the radio card? Hey, I'm from radio. Maybe I get a discount.
Hindi, burger lang naman kasi.
Gusto mo mas
Burger
mahal.
lang naman kasi.
Right. But okay, so I knew that this was going on while you were still on radio. You had a restaurant
Yeah.
in Cubao.
Yeah, it was also Sweet Ecstasy, but we started off with just milk and cookies.
Okay, what was the inspiration for that? Because I don't know a lot of people who would just say, "Oh, I'm going to open a restaurant."
I think it's a part. It was we were pretty oblivious to all the nitty gritty parts of
the business side.
having a business. So we're like, oh, let's just open shop.
Let's just do it.
Let's just do it. Let's
Yeah.
just sell stuff.
That was an
And
innocent thing.
It was super innocent. Like, okay, let's find a place, sell stuff, make people happy. They'll come and
But
hang
why
out.
cookies?
Mhm.
You guys
Oh.
were into cookies?
No.
That was. I thought it was like your passion. You like baking.
No, it was like because
right?
we had a friend who her name's Kate. It was called Kate Baked Cookies. So we started off with her because she gave it to us on consignment and we'd sell it. And then we had another friend who supplied really good fresh milk from Batangas.
Oh.
So, and then it was in Cubao Expo.
Yeah.
And it was like it used to be an art gallery.
Yeah.
Where we were, and we were like, okay, maybe we can just sell beer or cocktails. It'll be like an adult cookie bar, like a hangout for adults.
Nice.
Right? Kaya Sweet Ecstasy,
Yeah. Right.
right?
Yes.
So it was supposed to be a little adult, a little risque, but not too much because it's just milk and cookies. So that's what we sold.
Unless you spike those cookies.
Yeah.
Depends.
Right. Oh, and then we had spiked milk. I can't remember how that turned out, but now we have adult milkshakes.
Okay,
which have-
what is an adult milkshake?
Adult milkshakes are milkshakes with a little alcohol in them.
What alcohol
A
do you-
little
rum?
sippy
Yes.
rum.
Rum.
Yeah.
There's vodka.
Del, you need to go out, man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You need to go out.
Well, every time I try to get Del out, I have to I make sure she drinks. There's always a bottle of wine
that's true.
involved.
Almost every time we see each other, there's always going to be alcohol. 'Cause-
I don't care what time it is.
Yeah, because
There's
that's the only
always
time
wine.
I drink nowadays.
No, but also it's your only time alone with friends,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And you get
With
to
adults.
just relax and like just talk about anything.
Yeah, and you really talk about being a mother, being
Yeah.
a wife, or a partner.
Right?
Okay, so
So
how long
So-
before Sweet X
became
became like this amazing burger joint now?
So I got pregnant, and then Al and I we were former lovers at that time, and then we were just friends and business partners.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wait, mano. Okay,
So
you were-
former lovers,
And then?
super gray area, and then friends, super good friends, and then business partners.
Okay, that's
So
a
when you
weird place to
Isn't
be
it?
in.
It's
Yeah.
super weird.
But
It
when
was-
you started,
it was
Basically,
very,
your business partners with your ex-boyfriend.
yeah, it was quite weird.
wasn't that hard?
Oh yes, and then I got pregnant. Please don't judge me, everybody out there nationwide.
So wait a minute, okay?
Don't judge me.
So wait a minute, hold
Kasi
up, lady.
We all know that there's gray areas, okay, and everything's not just black and white in
Right.
relationships.
Meaning to say, you were broken up, and
yeah,
then
yeah. Well, maybe
Sometimes.
yeah.
very young, not really.
Not
I'm
really.
young.
I remember this time. We were not young.
It's not an excuse.
We
I
can't
can.
even say that. Oh, we were young and stupid.
Yeah.
No, we
It's
were
not
just
the young
stupid.
card. I cannot play that anymore. Yeah, I was just stupid.
Right.
No, I was just living my life. Okay,
Yeah.
well, why don't we do that? Why
Why don't we do that? Why don't we say that?
Why don't we just say that? I was living my life. He was living his. Anyway, so that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, and then close to, I guess maybe David being born, I don't know how many months pregnant I was. He realized, well, we're not gonna make a full business and make money out of just milk and cookies. It got real. Like it
Yeah.
got like
You mean the pregnancy and having a child pushed that issue
a little
to the
bit.
forefront?
For, maybe for Al, because he's the one who really developed the burger as it is now.
Okay.
So Al comes from a background of not cooking, just like, bachelor cooking, whatever that is, right? And then he said, I think, but he also grew up in San Diego or in California where they had In-N-Out. So but burgers were his
Yeah.
thing. Like if I grew up in New York, pizza was my thing.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
right. That's right.
So he's like, I think I can make a good burger. And I said, okay. So one day he really did. He researched, R&D'd it.
Yeah.
And he bought the ingredients. He cooked it in our house in Quezon City at the time. And to us, it was like, whoa, this is magical. This is like
Yeah.
the best burger ever. So from then, we kind of had it on the weekends only in Cubao. And
Oh, so
Yeah.
it crept up.
it crept up.
So
it really
from,
did.
Yeah, so from a restaurant that serves milk and cookies,
You started
On the
serving
weekend-
burgers.
Yeah, on the weekends, because he would cook it.
Yeah.
And then I would prep it, and I was pregnant, like really pregnant already by that time. I was like 8 months. When the day that David was born, it was in December. Somebody had booked Sweet Ecstasy for a private party for their barkada Christmas party. So Al had to, as soon as I gave birth, said
Had to-
hi to his son, and then he had to go and
and do the
wow.
business.
Do the
Yeah.
business.
Oh, wow.
it was like that. Yeah. So anyway, so it crept up after the burgers, the wings, or the fry. I don't know. Don't kill me, Al, because I don't know the proper
I
progression
know you have wings.
of food.
You have,
Yes.
like,
We
sweet
got
ecstasy
and
fries.
those poppers, those
Fries, jalapeno poppers, the wings, the
that's
milkshakes,
so
all came from his head, his creation. And then eventually I had to learn how to make it happen.
Yeah, because it's different.
Yeah.
this is running a business. If you're from radio,
Oh.
your brain is wired a different way. We were talking about this on air.
Absolutely.
You're a creative person.
Yes.
You make money out of words.
Being creative.
Being
Or like your
creative.
thoughts and ideas.
Yes, and now for business, you have to sell something.
Yes.
And how to sell it, where to sell it, how to make all of that. You learned that as you winged it.
I winged it. I literally winged it. And I said, and there were many times that I really thought I was in over my head. Sometimes I still do, right? But I think I've learned a lot in the past few years. But going through it, not knowing the proper steps and not having any kind of business background.
Yeah.
Because I talked for a living.
Yeah.
And that's all.
19, you were in radio. You spent 18 years. It wasn't business is not something you think about.
Yeah. And how to take care of employees.
Yes.
How to deal
Oh,
with
that's
employees.
Suppliers.
And deal with suppliers gave me really bad headaches. And I was like, and then I realized I must have given my bosses a bad headache when I was their employee.
Okay. I'll put you on pause.
Okay, put me on pause.
Because it's a lot like what happens to us as daughters. The minute we become mothers,
Yes.
you think about what headache you gave your own
Yes.
mother.
Yes.
And
it's
you,
true.
Or
but
what a
that's
bad daughter you were.
but as an employee, you also understand because it's like you're both sides now.
Now
Yeah.
you're both
You know?
sides.
Yeah,
So
you're-
it's like, okay, I understand.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is why they couldn't let me off. Like if I just wanted to not go to work.
Right. I must have been such a hassle because I was always late for board work sometimes.
But there are a lot of moms out there that, they kind of want to start a business,
Yeah.
but they don't know how.
Yeah.
Right? I think the easiest one is maybe selling on social media, diba?
Yes.
Thank God for Instagram and
Yes.
Facebook and
Online selling is a big
or
thing.
like trying to make a website is so easy now. Diba? You just need nice photos, maybe like
And that's really where business and
Is going,
consumerism,
right?
is going. That's where everything is going,
Yes.
which is digital.
yeah.
I mean, even in the U.S., Walmart is having a hard time, and they're
For
having
their-
to close.
yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
stores because now people don't go to stores.
people
go
just shop
online.
online. You can just be
Yeah.
on your phone and you can just be like, oh, this.
And
Right.
yeah. Or even
Amazon will just drop it off,
Yeah.
at
And there
your
it is.
doorstep. Yeah.
the next day.
The next day.
Yeah.
And did you know that they even have robots?
What?
Yes. For food?
Not drones yet. No drones yet.
There are drones.
What do you mean for food?
So
Like
a friend of
robots?
mine said that it's like a little robot. So if you order food from somewhere, they will put the food in that whatever that is. I don't know, a machine, a robot, and that robot will go and
Deliver it?
Really?
Wow.
In the same way that for a while Amazon was doing that drop-off thing with a drone. It will literally
No.
drop. Yes,
I
That's
saw the
too much for
commercial,
me.
but I didn't think it was real.
it was real because a
Oh.
friend of mine had that delivered.
That's
Yeah, had
awesome.
it, that's how he did it. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's really where most everything is going digital.
Yeah,
Business
like
online.
brick and mortar shops are like
Yeah.
really closing because you don't need that
Yes,
space anymore
yeah.
to sell
Yeah.
at all.
More and more. Although restaurants are different.
Yeah.
Because restaurants, you want that time. Because when you're eating,
Mhm.
you want to be surrounded. There's an ambiance.
Or you want like your food fresh.
Yes,
Yes.
It's
exactly.
different, right?
It's different
Especially a burger.
Yeah.
Like you gotta eat it right there and right.
That's at its best.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When it's
Just
off the grill.
Off the grill.
Ugh.
Okay, so
True.
you had this. You had the
I'm
shop
hungry
in.
Me too.
You're right. I'm hungry.
There's
Ayan.
ano, sweet taxis sa 30th. Diba? Meron
There
dito,
is
sa
Ortigas.
30th.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes.
So you went from one shop, like after Cubao, you went to Jupiter.
To Jupiter, yeah. So we had a close-up shop in Cubao. It was, just time. It was great though because that was where we learned
A lot, yeah.
lot, and everybody was so forgiving of all our mistakes and the silliness and not being prepared. And then we opened up shop in Jupiter. That took a while too because I had to, unbeknownst to me, I did not know how hard it was to get business permits. It's
Ah,
quite difficult.
yes. I think
Um,
any permits, whether it's
I think, yeah.
FDA also.
Oh, really?
Oh, mas lalo FDA.
FDA, yeah.
'Cause, like,
FDA
yeah, that's
takes
different.
It's
years
very
also.
stringent,
Yes.
But I thought, because, Al and I, we grew up in the States, so I thought that we can go to City Hall and apply for this by ourselves.
Welcome to
Little-
the Philippines.
Little did I know that, businesses pay people to do it because they're
Fixers.
not they're fixers, but they already know the gamut of
Yes.
all
How
the
to do it all.
of how to do it all.
Yeah.
Step by
Yes.
step.
Because there's so many steps, and that step has pre-steps,
Mhm. Yeah.
and they don't explain that to
Kulang
you.
yung 1 day, diba? Kulang. You have to
Oh
keep
my
going
God, kulang
back.
yung 3 months.
What?
What? Whoa.
Wow.
So it was.
But
it was,
is it harder to get a business permit in Makati because it's, you know,
Oh no,
CBD?
I think in any
In
any
any
city
city,
because
okay.
there's just so many requirements and then pre-requirements and or prerequisites for those requirements.
Right,
There's
right.
many steps, and if you're coming in at it like I did, like
A
blind,
newbie.
like
yeah.
a newbie, oh my god. So, but I'm glad I went through it. I mean, we were able to do it and get the permits by ourselves. But I mean, all the other succeeding businesses, I had somebody take care of it.
So, okay, Jupiter is like your flagship store right
Yes,
now,
right
right?
now, yeah.
How did it happen that you were branching out? There's one in Katipunan, there's one in
Yeah.
30th.
So there were lots of lessons learned. Jupiter just blew up. Like there was a point where we couldn't contain it. Like it was like if it was like you had like Al likes to explain it. If you had like a website and then there was just so many people
Trying
logging
to get in,
in,
yeah.
it crashed.
crashed, yeah.
So we crashed because our servers could not
Handle
take it.
the
Wow.
demand.
It could not handle the demand. We had people in the beginning. Thank God it doesn't happen now. But we had people waiting for an hour for their burger.
No kidding.
And this is in Makati.
Wow.
So syempre, they were really mad. They were
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
Because they need to go back to work.
Yes.
These are office people who will only get 1
So
hour.
I was like, oh my god. Anyway, so we fixed the kitchen. We had to have somebody come in and consult us and how to make the kitchen run
More efficient.
more efficient.
Yes.
So as a business person, or as a business person now,
Yeah.
but as a newbie, we had to look for other people. We had to look for consultants to help us out, to tell us, okay, what should we do to streamline this
Right.
and make it work effectively.
That's a
I think
lot of
that's a
learning.
good, yeah, that's a good lesson to learn also. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes you want to do it alone.
Mm.
And if you're new to this, you know, you got to get advice from other people
Yeah.
as well.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Right?
You really can't
Yeah,
do it
it's-
alone,
I mean,
especially
you
in the Philippines, I think.
Diba, sometimes we're so ma-pride na I want to do it alone. I
Yeah.
did this alone. But sometimes asking for help is
That's
okay.
right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay to ask
and
for
you
help.
should.
So
And,
to date, how many branches do you have?
So we have Jupiter, and then we have the one in Uptown Parade, and then we have one in the 30th, Ortigas, and then we have a small one in Malingap Central Food Hall in Quezon City. It's called Sweet X Go.
Oh.
So it's
Can you
like a-
please open in the south?
We
Please.
we are trying.
Yeah, I
to.
know.
Okay.
Every
Yeah.
time somebody asks me, I'm like, we're just looking for the right spot. Like,
Yeah.
cause like the south is tricky.
Yeah, well, there's like the BF area,
Right,
There,
and-
where there are a lot of restaurants,
Yeah.
like new
Just
small
outside.
restaurants.
But then
Oh,
how
yeah.
about
Goodness,
then
yeah.
there's one by like Alabang Town Center,
Yes.
and then Molito, and then there's
yeah,
there's so many.
There's
So
many
you're having to
places in the
choose
south.
where to
we
put
need
it.
to find the
Strategic.
perfect
Yeah.
spot where. Yeah.
But you're thinking of
I
the
think
south.
right beside my house would be the perfect spot.
Just outside your gate.
Yeah, right
Just outside
beside.
the
Yeah, you
gate.
know what? You can just actually use my kitchen.
But they're stacks.
Yeah, but there's that. Anyway, 6310899. If you guys have any questions, want to say hi to us, get in touch with us. There's also social media. It's at the Mother Show PH. That's also the hashtag
Yeah.
we're using.
And also, if you know, we've got someone who you're here who's a mom and an entrepreneur. Should you have any questions, you're thinking of, you know, putting up your own business? Are you scared? If you have questions about the actual business or just what she went through,
Yeah.
go ahead. Fran is here.
All right, let's get a caller. How do I do this? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good
Hi.
morning.
Good morning.
Who are we
This is-
talking? Oh,
This is Kitch.
what?
Kidrich.
Kidrich, okay.
Hi,
Good
Fran. Hi, Del. Hi, Andy.
morning.
Hi.
Good morning. It's been a while. I've been listening to Fran and Del for ish years.
At least nag-magic ka na yun, diba?
Oh yes. Yeah, because when I saw Del's post that Fran is gonna be no, it's actually Fran who said that she'll be guesting on your show. So I said, oh, I have to listen to this one supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, how I say it, it's good. It's good that I've been listening to both Del and Fran again. Like I said, it's been a while, and I love listening because it's their voice, actually, including you, Andy. Your voices are very comforting.
Wow.
Thank you.
Really?
Thanks, Kid Rich.
Yeah, alam niyo yan. Because I haven't seen like Del in a while. I haven't seen Fran for a long time. I think mga biglaang kita.
Oh.
Oo, palagi. Actually,
Yeah.
it's more Al because I usually see Al sa LRT.
You see him outside?
LRT.
Okay.
Somewhere in SF Santa Mesa, supposedly.
Oh.
Because I think you live in
I
San
love its
Juan.
house so detailed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what's
That's my vivid-
at this
that's my
time on
vivid-
this day. Just kidding.
That's my vivid memory, actually.
Do you have any questions for Fran?
Well, actually, I'm thinking, would you still want to open the Sweet X in Cubao X?
Oh, again?
To go back?
Yeah, to go back to
It's
the
actually now a Korean restaurant, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. So it would be nice to.
Mhm.
But with the traffic.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
you
kind of
need to go
difficult.
through
I have to go
different-
to all of
yeah,
them.
all of
But I
them.
think that's why we opened the one in Malingap. That's
Oh,
Quezon
okay.
City. So yeah.
So everybody in the Quezon City area goes straight for
Yes.
Yeah, that's where you find
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because the last time, because when you said that you're going to be closing the one in Cubao Expo, it's like, it's just the only one that nears my place because I live in San Juan. So
Oh.
at the time when you opened in Jupiter,
Mhm.
it's like, when will I be not busy and going to be visiting Jupiter or
What?
the one in Ayala the 30th?
Do you still live in San Juan?
Yes, I
Oh,
still
there.
live in
Yeah.
San Juan.
30th.
Okay.
Yeah,
Quezon
30th.
City.
Yeah.
See, there are a lot of branches to go
Yeah.
to. At least yours is near. Mine is far.
Well,
yeah, so.
well, unfortunately, I live in Pampanga already.
Oh.
Yeah, because I work in
Ma-
Pampanga
malayo.
actually,
Sorry.
and I go
May
to
ano,
San Juan
Grab
every
delivery.
weekend.
Mahirap yun.
Mahirap
Maybe
yun.
grab
Grab
delivery.
helicopter.
For a burger.
Yeah, can you get my
Yeah.
chopper, please?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It's nice to see you. I mean, to hear
hear
from you
you.
again.
Yeah, thanks for
Rich.
calling.
Thank
Oh
you.
yes, no problem, guys. Thank you.
Okay,
Good
Kunghei Fat
morning.
Choi.
Kunghei
Yes.
Fat Choi.
Okay, bye.
Well, I need to say hi to my dad. He's listening. He's like, oh, geez, your life is an open book.
No, at least we're learning something from
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, my
right?
dad's so funny. My dad also, when I got my first tattoo, I said it on air, and he's
Oh
like,
my gosh.
"You got a
okay.
tattoo?"
You got a text from him.
Yeah. Was it a text or a beep? I can't remember.
Dad.
A beeper.
Is that the one at your back? The
Yeah,
Chinese
yeah.
character?
Jade? Yeah.
Jade.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, 6310899. Hello.
Hello.
Magic, hello.
Hello, Kiora.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Kiora from Wellington.
Oh,
hello.
wow.
Wait, what's your name again? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. It's me again.
Yeah, what's your name? Sorry.
Sorry, it's Red from Wellington.
Well,
Red.
red.
Is it
Red.
Okay,
Red.
red. Okay, got
Red.
it.
Hi,
Sorry.
Red. Welcome
Red.
to the Mother Show.
Yeah. So what can we do for you?
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to ask your guest. I forgot her name. Sorry.
Fran.
I just wanted to ask, when you opened your business, did you do like any business analysis or anything like that?
Red, we did not, because I didn't know that was a thing. But people do that business analysis to figure out,
If
how
it's
many,
the- yeah.
if it's the right place to open, how many people go through there, the foot traffic, but because I was so naive at the time, I did not. Yeah, I will
Okay, so
now.
you just close your eyes and took the leap of faith, eh?
Yeah.
Actually, that's what it is, ma'am. I
Leap of
really
faith.
took the leap of faith because I was leaving a career that I had built for myself for 18 years.
Yeah.
And then I
You had to
said
start something new.
I had to start
out of
something new.
scratch,
And there was
yeah.
no net.
Okay. Was it scary?
Oh, it was so scary.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was so
Okay.
scary because I was making
so
my own
cool,
money.
eh?
Yeah, I was making my own money. And then all of a sudden I had to let go of that, so I had no more sweldo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
Yes,
God.
And then I
yes,
had to
yes.
rely on
And a
Al,
baby.
my partner, and I had a baby. I had 2 babies, well,
Right.
3 counting Al, but
Yes. Yes.
right?
Yes.
Feel me?
Yes,
Mom?
I feel you.
I
Yeah.
feel
Okay.
you.
So
Oh my gosh.
I had to really figure out, oh my God, I don't have my own money now. I mean, every payday, I'm not gonna go to the ATM and find my sweldo.
Yeah.
And
That's scary, no?
it was so scary, and I had to figure out how to ask my partner for money.
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
that's another
That's
issue.
an issue.
Oh, yes.
Hold on.
Triggered. Hashtag triggered.
All right. So red.
Red. Yeah. So there. Yeah.
yeah.
Are you planning to start your own business?
All right.
Hui.
Yes, I am. I mean, there are so many ideas, but I just don't know how to start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Like, it's so difficult
Uh-huh.
when you're trying to think of what am I going to get in return. Can I get my return of investment within a year or 2, or something like that?
But I think like with Fran's situation, it's really about just doing it
Yeah.
and kind of winging it,
Yeah.
learning it
Yeah.
as you go along.
But then that's why a lot of startups don't work out, because you'll find out how hard it is, because it's easy to start off with a passion project. I love doing this. I love selling it. I love whatever. But then once you get into the nitty gritty, it's going to take a toll on you. And if you're not strong enough, you're going to say, never mind. I don't want to deal with it now. Let's just.
So even now, after all that you've gone through, the hardships are there on a daily basis.
It's
right?
on a daily basis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say that with a smile, but it's forced.
I mean, it's true also, because like the problem with me sometimes. Hi, Red. You want to put it down already, or you want to stay with us? Oh,
That's
Red?
okay. It's okay. I enjoyed the conversation.
Okay.
She's
I was
there.
just
Hang on
thinking
in
you're
there,
paying
Red.
for this.
Oh, that's true.
Right? No, but
Yeah.
like for me, like the problem with me is like I like dreaming, and I do this passion project, and then after a while, maybe 6 months, it's more like, okay, wag na lang.
Well, how long have you had your vlog?
Yeah.
Hey, a year.
Oh, see?
Not bad.
So you know why? Because I think that suits your lifestyle more.
Mhm.
Because you're now about.
But it's different. Like when it comes to business, it's a different thing. I mean, you have to make it survive.
Yes, you have to make
like
it
a
survive.
business.
Yes, like a
Okay,
business
okay,
business. Because
right.
of vlogging, I mean, you can stop that and you can continue and
Right.
stop
Yeah,
and continue.
right,
but
right.
unlike a business, you got to do it
Every
24/7. You have to
day.
be
Every
aware,
day.
your sales, how
Yeah.
to market, like
Yeah.
your staff. I mean, that's a different thing.
It is. It's
Yeah.
an everyday thing.
What's your dream for the business? Like if we were to ask you today.
Okay, by the way, before that,
Oh.
Red, thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling.
Yes, thanks for calling, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Good
Bye
luck,
bye.
Red.
Good day. Bye bye.
Bye.
Good luck. Good luck.
So 2018.
Oh yeah.
What do you see the business? Where do you want the business to go?
Okay, so
Alabang. Joke.
to Alabang, probably in the last quarter of the year. Hopefully, I mean, I want the business obviously to grow, but I want it to be stable enough to sustain itself. You know, because as businesses, I've read many articles about businesses, and I thought that our problems were just for us, like we were just encountering it because maybe we were so naive, but apparently
It's universal.
it's universal. It's just how you tackle that challenge is how you survive it.
right.
If you tackle it smart, or you keep digging yourself into that hole.
Right.
So we were faced really. Oh, hi, Gino. We were faced really with like a crossroads. Like,
Yeah.
okay, am I gonna step up? Oh, when I say we, me, like, am I gonna step up into this role to make sure everything falls through? Like,
Right.
follow suit.
It stays on
It
course.
stays on
Yes. I think you're the barker in the partnership. You're the one who gets people to go toe the line.
do
toe the
things.
line.
Because I
Yeah.
think Al is he's a softie.
Yeah, he's the dreamer.
He's a dreamer.
He's the creative.
Yeah.
Because there wouldn't really be any sweet ecstasy if he didn't think of all the recipes and
Yeah.
all the silly stuff.
But there
and-
won't be a lot of like branches without you also.
Yeah, it's difficult. So it's a good
Yeah,
thing.
It's a great
good
partnership.
Mix, yeah.
It's a
but
balance.
Your partnership is very complicated in the sense that
Yeah.
it's a romantic one, it's a business one, and it's just
We had major arguments about it because you can't help but take it home because you're
Because they're
home.
in there.
That's another
Plus the
topic to talk
commissary.
about, like doing business with your husband.
Yeah.
That's different. But
Right.
yeah, but we'll talk about that later. We need to take a break
Okay.
first.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So you guys can call us up again, 631-0899, anywhere around the world, anywhere in Metro Manila or in the Philippines. We are nationwide and we are on till 12 noon. So get in touch with us. Website is magic899.fm.
And you can tweet us and you can message us via IG, Facebook, and Twitter. It's at The Mother Show PH.
The show for moms by moms. The Mother Show on Magic 89.9. Radio's Super Moms. The Mother Show. Magic 89.9.
All right, welcome back to the show. You're listening to The Mother Show, and we are nationwide. My name is Andi.
My name is Delamar.
Oh, wait, sorry. Do that again.
Wait, take two.
Okay, I'm Andi.
I'm Delamar.
I'm Francesca.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so we have a lot of questions for Fran, and people are actually on Twitter. People are so happy to hear you on radio again.
Hi.
So let's want to say hi to Ina Ocampo, to Monette, to Tony, to Matty Guevara who's listening. A lot of people are. Somebody mentioned that they're on the way to Tagaytay, on their way to Antonio's in Tagaytay.
So nice.
Yes, this is
Sarap.
like a late Valentine's date, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of people push their celebrations to the weekend.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it's a
It's a long
holiday.
weekend.
Yeah, it's a long weekend.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a question here for Fran. It's coming from @BigBadBaboy, and he's asking, which is more difficult, being a mom with a job
Okay.
or a mom with a business?
Oh wow. That's
think-
difficult.
I think it's the same, right?
Well, because
Or-
mom with a job, that was me, and Jade, like
On
when
radio.
on radio.
Right.
And then a mom with a business, that's me now. I think it has its pros and cons. I think having a business, because I have my own time,
Yeah.
I control my own time. So I can make my own day. You know, all the responsibilities. Like I have to, give it to myself.
Right.
That's also kind of hard.
Yes, it is.
That's kind of difficult because, like, if you're in a job, like, you're a jock and you work for a radio station,
Yeah.
you have a boss, you have a superior that's going to tell you what to do.
And
You
have-
just wait for orders.
I'm the
Yeah.
soldier, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
all right, I will execute this
Yeah.
to the best of my ability,
Or-
which we did, by the way.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I had to put that in. but good on it. So I had to listen and I had to follow. I had somebody to follow.
Yeah.
But now I have to. It's me
Giving the orders
giving
and
the orders
executing.
and executing. So I have to make sure I do it.
yeah.
I follow orders. It's like it's weird, right?
I know, it's
Yeah.
also like where the buck stops with you.
Yeah.
If something succeeds or fails,
It's all on
It's
you.
all on you.
Yeah.
Unlike if you're an employee,
Yes.
You just
Oh,
follow. That's true.
It's true. If you're an employee, then yes. So to answer that question, it's harder to be a mom and an entrepreneur because
Yeah.
it's all on you.
yeah.
You cannot pass the buck. It's
No, and also, and when you're on a job, when you follow, like you said, you're like a soldier. You have the time, like 8 to 5.
That's
this is
it.
my job.
This is it.
Diba? This is it. I know that I'm working at this. I'm Monday to Friday, so Saturday, Sunday,
That's
at
mine.
night,
my day.
my day,
Yeah.
right? But when you're an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
like sometimes when
yeah.
you're with your kid, you're still working.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
That's
Yes.
your life
That's
right
my
now.
life right
Yeah.
now. I do everything, and it's. I have notes. I have post-it notes and notes everywhere,
Yeah.
so I don't forget things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I will if I don't write it down. I have notes
Damn
in my
that
phone.
epidural.
Yeah, I know you forget.
Oh my god! Let's just blame it on that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so everything from the moment I wake up. That's why I try because I'm trying to lose weight now, right? Because it's
How
hard.
can you? It's sweet ecstasy.
It's difficult with the R&D. It's
Yeah.
quality control. It's difficult.
Ang sarap din kasi.
Oo
I
nga
mean,
eh. It's so
I mean, I
hard.
can't. If I were in your place, I wouldn't even bother.
But I see like really fit chefs, like Erwan is one. Chef
Yeah.
JP Anglo is one. They're so
Uh-huh.
fit, but they cook so well. It's like I want to be like that.
Maybe they sold their soul to the devil. Like they can cook really well, but
But yeah,
they struck a deal
There's
saying
there's
I can eat whatever I
Oh my
want.
goodness.
there's a payoff. There's a payoff. But anyway, okay. So, but yeah, it's like I have to make sure I get my workout or whatever me time I designate for myself early morning, because I know after like when the clock strikes 9 or even 8, wala na.
The business owns you.
Yes.
and your son and your son
and
your
my
daughter.
son,
yes,
yeah.
everything else, family, business, they all own
Everything
me.
else.
So is that like the advice that you're giving to all like the mommy entrepreneurs out there? Because
do it.
I mean, like waking up in the morning earlier than anybody else.
I think so.
Right?
I mean, if you can, it's difficult.
It is difficult.
It's quite difficult. I have to thank my son because he's up at 5:30.
we have the
What?
same.
Yeah.
My son,
I
all
don't
my
know why.
kids.
You're
are the
lucky.
Same.
Does Olivia sleep in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sleeps a lot, so
She's
she's
but
like
she-
her dad.
but she also doesn't take naps. You said right.
She takes naps.
Oh,
now she
again.
does. She sleeps
Oh.
12 hours at night,
And
and
their
she
cycles
sleeps like
change all the time.
no, but this like she's been doing this for a long time,
Mm.
and she naps for like 3 hours.
and then she's up like recharge.
Yeah, so she sleeps a lot.
So if she naps for 3 hours and is asleep for 12 hours at night, that's 15 hours. You have 9 hours that she's awake,
hmm
and then she goes to school for how long?
for like 2 hours.
2 hours. So.
But that's where you do all your errands. You do grocery, everything else. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it's so if you can carve out, no, actually not if you should.
You should.
You should carve out time for yourself. Whatever. If you're a morning person, then do it. But if it's at night, but nighttime, it's like you just wanna
You just want to Netflix.
take off the bra and just sit down
Yeah.
and not think.
That's such a woman thing. You just want to take off your bra.
I'm serious, because that signifies the day is done.
Yeah.
You cannot ask me to go out anymore.
Yeah, when the bra comes off.
And that's it. Sorry.
That's
Work
it. I'm
is
so
done.
sorry.
Because what happens to me at home is, because I also start my day early.
Yeah.
But to begin with, I'm up at night with a baby. I don't.
Yeah.
The baby sleeps with me.
Yeah.
So I feed her through the night. So what happens is I'm awake, kind of. My sleep pattern is like 3 hours straight, and then wake up.
And then wake up.
So I start at 5. Now 4:30 because of
Oh
Cooper.
my goodness.
And then I go through all the day's chores. What happens is when they finally fall asleep, the kids fall asleep at 6 or 7, I just need that time where I can just be myself.
There you go.
What
And
does that mean?
What
I
do you
just-
do?
just-
What do you
What
do,
do you
Del?
do, Del?
So basically, it's a lot like I'm just on my phone
Okay.
and I'm pursuing like all the articles
Yeah,
I
you
want to read.
Yeah.
Not because I need to read them for my child, but like my own interest.
Yeah.
And Tyler gets angry. Like, why are you on social media again? Can't you
Because
just...
you're not making him pansin.
Yes. Like, we need time alone. And I'm like...
Oh.
And one time I really snapped at him. Because it had been building up. Like, can everybody just stop asking me to do things for them?
Ooh, I know that moment.
You know?
Yes,
Because
I
when
know
they call
that.
you mom, that's a label that has an obligation.
Yes.
Yeah.
A wife, that there's an obligation. I just need to be called Del.
Yes.
This is Del. This is
This is me.
yeah, just me. Not because I need to do something for you. I just need to be me for me. So for me, that's at night.
I get you.
Oh,
So
nice.
you'll see me under the covers sometimes with my phone because I don't want to wake everybody up
So
with
you're
a
just there,
light.
yeah.
So I'm like, and then I lose sleep.
But even then, you're so nice because you don't want to wake them up with the light of your phone. Look at that. What a mom.
You're still
right?
concerned, yeah.
But that I never thought that I would be like this. That your life, because as a single girl,
Right.
your life is about you, what you want to wear, where you want to eat, where you want to work out, what kind of makeup you want to put on your face. But now, even the moisturizer I choose has to be baby friendly. Because when I kiss my
or you
baby,
use their moisturizer.
that's what I
Yeah.
did. Like
or their
our
lotion.
first lotion, I
Yeah.
use that on my face because it's the gentlest, so I can make sure that I can kiss her with no
Yeah.
fear of her getting
Oh my
wrapped.
gosh.
So it's
Yeah.
like their life runs your life, and that's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard. You break down a little bit. I have
Right?
like little mini anxiety attacks.
Do
Like,
you? I have them.
I do. I have to tell Al, like, I'm a little, I know.
I'm a woman on the
Relax
verge.
first. Okay, I'm almost there. But that's why it's nice to have like your me time, whether it's at night or in the morning. Because like with me, what's happening lately? Like at the start of the year, I
Yeah.
said, you know what? I want to like refocus.
You've been working out.
Yeah, also
Okay,
that too.
right.
Well, aside from that,
What's your me time?
like I write. I think. Like
Mhm.
I feel like sometimes you're like, what am I really here for? Like you know those deep questions.
The
So,
deep thoughts.
The
yes.
deep thoughts.
But where does that usually happen? When you're driving?
No, like sometimes when I'm driving, like on the way here,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or like in the morning, like I wake up like an hour earlier, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I just write the things I need to do, and then I just reminisce. I say, okay, today, what do I do? Or I don't know. It's just like I just need to think.
just
Just
me time.
Yeah, just to think, like whatever.
And then you're okay. Once
Yeah.
that's satisfied, then you can perform
Yeah.
all the.
Because
All the other
sometimes,
things,
yeah,
yeah.
because
Right.
sometimes like you just keep doing and you keep doing, and after you're like, what? What did I do? You know, like
yeah.
like I don't know.
Because that was the issue when we went on vacation. We had a 1-month vacation in the U.S. and Tyler had brought up the point where he had to like grab hold of my arm and say, "Del, you are." It's like I entered this.
It's like you're a
mode-
robot.
Yeah,
right?
This
You just
mode
do it.
where it's
You
all
keep
about
doing.
chores,
Yes.
and I'm not having fun. And he's like, "Please stop. I want you to have fun." I'm like,
Yes.
"Fun? If I have fun, Who's gonna do the work? You know.
Yes. But sometimes you just really need to like.
Why are you laughing? That's a little too hard.
Because that's so on point. I had major arguments with Al about that. Like, you're not smiling, you're not having fun, you're just miserable, and I'd get so offended.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what?
Pero kasi,
And that,
yeah,
in that tone,
yeah.
I'm like, but wait, you are miserable. Listen to you.
Yeah,
No, but
right?
sometimes you're also like, but do you want to be in my shoes?
Yeah,
Right? Do you want to do all this?
But also because, look, if I don't do this, you
Then
can
no-
have your fun.
Yes.
Yes,
Because
so
we
true.
need to get stuff done.
I
Of
say,
course you
amen,
want.
sister. Yes.
And then all the kids love them because
Yeah.
they're the
fun
fun
one.
parent.
Yes.
But here you are, and you're doing the
Yeah.
core of the work.
But I really need to give it to you, Del, because like 3 kids.
It's no joke.
I'm like, I was like, dang, Del, I don't know how,
How
you
do you
do
it?
it.
Right?
But you saw how frazzled I was in Boracay last year.
Boracay.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did you bring a yaya, Del? Why?
I know. Why? Why didn't we bring a yaya? Why?
No, but I mean, Tyler really, he took care of, like, he was on like Cooper duty or he was on Parker duty, and then you were really, Harper was just with you.
Yeah.
But like, I can just imagine like on a day-to-day basis, because I'm lucky my eldest is 21, and then I just have to
right.
worry about David.
So, because in Boracay last December, okay, we went to Boracay for a friend's wedding,
Yeah.
and on the day of the wedding, because you and I are ninangs, right?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
Yeah.
I was ironing.
In
I was
Boracay.
ironing.
So wait, so how many kids did you bring to Boracay?
All of them.
And you did have a yaya?
I did not have a yaya.
That's what I was thinking too.
It was more like, I guess I did it in the States. I can do it in Boracay too.
No, but Boracay was first.
Boracay.
Oh, Boracay was first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
or maybe it was like a practice.
Alam mo yung
Diba?
sinasabi mo kanina, Fran, you didn't know what you were getting into?
Yeah, that's
That's me. Because now, if somebody tells me, hey, come to my wedding in Boracay, I'm going, wait up.
Hold on.
I need to bring a yaya. You know?
Or like, I'm gonna leave the kids.
You know, I had my makeup done,
Mhm.
and I realized at the last minute that I put out all of the clothes for the kids. They're all ready, and I opened the closet and I see Tyler's shirt, and it hadn't been pressed, and I couldn't take out the ironing board. I couldn't set it up. So I took one of the furniture, the
Yeah.
the one at the foot of the bed,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever you call that, and I was ironing. I was ironing, and I was sweating.
And your makeup
And
was
my makeup,
running.
and at the back of my head, I was like, "What did I get myself into?" I wanted a
Welcome to motherhood.
right.
Right?
It was
Yeah.
insane. It was insane.
Oh my goodness. Well, we have more stories for you guys. We have to take a break. Imagine it's been 2 hours, guys.
Has it been? It's
Wow.
It's been 2 hours.
What? Time really flies
Yeah.
when we do the Mother Show. I don't know where it
Because we
goes.
have so much
to
things
say.
Hey, to share,
To share.
to vent.
Also,
Events also.
the company of mothers is
It's
so
different,
essential
yeah.
because
Yeah.
nobody understands you like another mother does.
Yeah. So we want to hear from other moms as well. So you guys can call us up later on. Again, the number to dial is 631-0899, and you can call us anywhere in the Philippines, anywhere in the world. We had someone from Wellington call us earlier, and even in the province. And again, number 631-0899.
And you can get in touch with us on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter at The Mother Show PH.
The show for moms by moms. The Mother Show on Magic 89.9.
All right, welcome back to the Mother Show. My name is Andi.
My name is Delamar.
My name's Francesca.
Yep, and you guys can get in touch with us so many ways. We have social media, we have Facebook Live that you can listen to and share also, and we have the landline that you can call us 631-0899. I think we haven't had
Call us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
you-
there's somebody calling.
I need human interaction.
I know. Let's get this. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Wow. Hi.
Can I say hi?
Oh, hello.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Okay, who are we
I would
talking?
just like to say hi to you, Andi and Delamar.
Hi.
Delamar. Parang you sound like parang ang sarap mo. Delamar.
Because it sounds like a brand of corned beef.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can put your own.
Which is so
Like
sarap. That's
Delamar.
so yummy.
Diba? Okay.
So yummy.
Anyway, sorry. What's your
Oh
name?
man, I'm hungry.
Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary. What can we do for you today?
Nothing. We just say hi to you guys.
Aw,
Okay.
that's so nice.
What are your plans for today?
Well, we just had to go home right now. Just went to our auntie.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's no traffic today, so
Yeah.
you can go anywhere,
Oh, yes.
right?
Super walang traffic. So, like, from multinational going to Hillsboro, it's like 10 minutes.
Wow.
That's nice.
Don't you just love
That's
that?
Super sarap. Sana laging ganito ah.
But don't tell people. Don't say that on air. Then everybody will go in
Everybody
their
will go.
cars. Yeah. and
Don't
then-
jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Yeah.
Are you celebrating Chinese New Year?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Can you say hi to Auntie? Come on. Hi, Auntie.
Hi. What's your name?
Inamere.
What?
What's your name again? Inamere. Chino Reyes.
Chino.
Chino Reyes?
Yeah, Kino. Quino.
Kino.
Kino.
Nice name. All right. Well, thanks for calling us,
Thanks for
Mary
calling.
and Kino.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice day, guys.
Yes.
too.
Kunghei Fat Choi.
Bye-bye.
All right, 631-0899. Wow, we have people calling us. Hello? Hola.
Magic, hello.
Hello.
Hi, you're on air. Yes. Hi, what's your name?
Abigail.
Hi, Abigail. What can we do for you, Abigail?
Parang kinilig siya.
I know.
Right?
Okay.
I
Okay,
hope
I
you
think
don't
we're
put
gonna
down
put
the
this down. Yeah, 63108. Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Hello? Hi, you're on the air. What's your name? Hi.
Why is our
I know.
most of the calls are
Okay,
Hello?
I don't think they know they are on air.
Oh,
Right.
maybe they can't hear.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think maybe that light should be on, no? That light?
That one up there.
Are you sure? I don't think so. Wait, sorry. Okay, let's
Guys,
try
it's
this
my worst
one.
nightmare.
I know. Hello?
That I don't know how to work the board.
Magic, hello.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, while we do that,
Okay, yes.
can we just say hi
Yeah.
to Ian Ionion? I hope I'm
Hi.
saying that right. Just complimenting Andy, saying awesome set, laundromat. He loved that.
Wow. Yeah.
Pack na Pack Fo Show was asking, was just tweeting, hello, super cool moms. I'm enjoying your conversation and a
Yay.
great Friday Madness playlist to go with it. Can you extend till like 2 p.m.?
What?
I don't think
Are
so.
you kidding me?
we got stuff to do.
Yeah. Anyway, let's try this. Okay. Hello?
Hello.
There you go. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
This is Kat.
Hi, Kat.
Hi, is this the Mother Show?
Yes, it is.
Welcome on the radio. Welcome to
Oh, sorry, I'm listening through the phone, like, in your website, so it's a bit delayed. So I was like,
Yes.
oh, I got through.
Hey, where are you calling us from?
Landline.
Like what city?
Like where?
Oh, sorry, Quezon City.
Quezon City. Okay.
All right, what
I
can
just wanted to say hi to everyone. I love listening to your show.
Oh,
Thank
that's so
you.
nice.
I just have a question because you guys brought up, like, I was really interested in Miss Francesca's
Yeah.
topic, like, about changing careers and then
Yeah.
starting a business with the husband. So I just wanted to
Yes.
ask all of you, like, how is it, because I'm newly married, like, a month, and then I was really curious, like, how do you deal with creating a business or joining your husband's business and then dealing with children after and, like, doing everything, balancing everything, having me time?
Wow. So
That's
wait,
a lot of questions.
So you just got married.
A month
Yeah.
ago.
Well, congratulations.
Honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
Yes.
Honeymoon stage.
Not yet.
So wait, do you have? You don't have kids yet.
Not yet,
Not
none.
yet. Okay. So I would think it's pretty difficult because like I said, if you're working at home, the business is at home, so you have to segregate it. You don't bring your work troubles into your home as much as you can. Like I used to have my desk in our room. And then I realized that's not a good idea. Like our room should be somewhere where we can
just
just
relax.
relax
Yes.
and not think of work. So I had to move my desk downstairs. So I had to make that physical separation with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think communication is key. You really have to talk to your partner, your husband. I want to talk to these boys. You want to talk? Do you have? We have little boys in the booth.
Hi,
Yeah.
Kat. Sorry.
Hold on, just
Okay,
a second.
yeah,
Future DJs.
I think
Okay.
they want to go to talk
Do you
want to
say
hi.
hello?
Hello.
Okay,
Okay.
what is your name? What is your
My name is David.
Okay,
My
what's your
name is
Okay.
That's handsome boys.
They're two
Very
handsome boys. So,
handsome.
and patience is very important. You need a lot of patience if you're going to work with your husband in a business.
Because it really gets complicated.
It gets
it's not
complicated.
It's not just your feelings.
Yeah.
There's a business that's involved.
Yeah.
And then, like, did you guys fight a lot? And then,
Yeah, we had to really fight a lot to get to where we are right now.
Do you guys set like rules, like when you get home at 8:00, like
No.
no phone?
No,
or-
Al and I not really like that. We're not strict with rules, but
Yeah.
we are very good at talking to each other.
Okay.
But we would get mad, and then we would explode, and then we would have really big arguments. But at the end of the day, after those big arguments, you really have to take your notch down of pride, both of you, and really talk about it like mature adults.
That's
Because
true.
if you keep that pride and if you keep that thinking
Gets
like
in the
I'm
way.
right, and it's not gonna go anywhere.
Sorry, I just have to stop Fran because the way I know you,
Like
You
a
know,
lot has changed.
this
for sure.
girl does not
Yeah.
back down, you know.
Yeah.
And this is a skill
Yeah.
that you need to learn as a wife and as a partner
Yeah.
to a man.
Oh, definitely.
You really need to, and it's hard because if you're a strong woman, you've been trained to be like this. But you realize the minute you enter a relationship, you have to take it a notch down.
Right?
That pride has no place in your relationship.
Yes.
That just harms both of you.
And like you really have to, because I was so set in my ways, because I was a single mom for a very long time. And then but I remember praying, I want a partner that's going to be strong enough to take me on, like to take my
Yes.
personality.
I feel you.
And then lo and behold, God gave me this partner. But then when it was in my face and he was telling me, hey, like, you look at yourself, you're like that miserable thing. You're being miserable. I'm like, I had to take a step back and say, oh, he's right.
Yeah.
Because it was a reaction, like a knee-jerk reaction na parang hindi defensive kagad. Like, I was really
Yeah.
defensive. No, I'm not being miserable. I'm trying to be happy.
With that tone.
But with that tone,
Yeah.
And then I said, but wait, parang yes, I am. I'm being too stressed out. You're right. Like, you have to say you're right. Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
Sometimes you have to let the yes.
The way I think about it is, I tell Tyler, I have to tell Tyler this, verbalize it. I go, more than anybody on this planet, you're the one who sees me.
Yeah,
And I need to trust what you can see that
Yes.
I can't about me.
it's true.
And I can't be angry with you when I can't be doing right all the time.
Yeah.
And I need someone to tell me when I'm being stupid
Yes.
or, I'm not doing, and it's,
They know you the best. I mean, like.
yeah, but you need to remind yourself that you trust this person. This is not your enemy. This is your ally.
You trust him.
Yes.
You trust him. That's true. Yeah. So you have to have
You
trust.
are one.
You are right.
Diba? You gotta always remember that, because sometimes, diba, parang you always think, like whether they say things that are to build you up, you think they're attacking you.
Yes.
Diba?
Yeah,
So you have
right.
to always accept that, I think he's just here, he's being honest with me. He's,
Yeah.
Nobody else will tell this to me, maybe my mom, my sister, or whatever, but it's different when
Yeah.
you're,
With your partner.
Yes.
And I love what Fran was saying, that you had to fight a lot.
Uh-uh.
Yes.
Because some people are so scared of fights.
Yeah, you can't. You shouldn't be.
But it's really important because you need to let off the steam. It builds
Yes.
up the pressure.
Yes, it
Yes.
does.
And if you never get to talk about it and fight about it and come back to a place of love,
Yeah,
you'll always be afraid of fighting.
right.
But it's part of it.
I don't, because I don't really believe in that saying, like, don't go to bed angry. Because, like, if we're fighting,
I can't always be happy with
I
you.
can't always be happy with you. And maybe I just need to sleep this off first.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about it with cooler heads in the morning.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
I think
Sometimes.
you just need to make rules for yourself. The
Yes.
things
Yeah.
that work for you.
For you and your partner,
Yeah.
right? But always come back and just kind of make sure you talk about it maturely. But yeah, so a lot of understanding, a lot of communication if you're going to work with your partner is very key.
all right. So
And patience. I'm going to take a
I
mommy
think our callers
moment.
are here. Are you still
Yeah,
there?
I'm
Thank-
still here.
Okay.
And
Thanks, Kat.
congratulations to the Mother Show and to you, Miss Francesca. Good luck on your business.
Hey,
All right.
thank you, Kat.
Thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
All right, 631-0899. You guys can call us up in a bit. We'll go take a break, but do listen. It's www.magic899.fm.
The show for moms by moms. The Mother Show on Magic 89, radio's Super Moms. The Mother Show, Magic 89.9.
All right, welcome back to the show. My name is Andi.
My name is Delamar.
My name's Francesca.
And we have two boys here who want to start their own radio show, guys.
Oh.
I mean, like, we have the son of Del and the son of Fran. And do you guys want them to be on radio in the future? Yeah.
A part of me says no.
Okay.
Because I know how difficult it is to have that kind of job. You don't have full control. And it's not like, you get tenure.
Well, that's true.
But I think that he is inclined. So I wouldn't want to stop him if he were inclined.
I think it's being on radio or being part of a radio station, being a jock was such a great experience.
Yeah, it really was.
And if he wanted to do it, I would say yes. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be like a career because it's hard. Actually, it's very difficult to carve out a solid career.
Yeah.
I mean, I see Boom, and he's done it.
Yeah.
But see, Boom is like he has ventured into sportscasting.
Yes.
So it's a great stepping stone
To something.
to something else.
Yeah, that's
But what I love about, like, for example, Boom. it
Hi,
became,
Boom, if you're listening.
Sorry, we're talking about you right
you're,
now.
You're a great example.
Yeah, but you're not in the room, so we can talk about you. No, but I love that. In as much as it was a way for him to get into sportscasting, he loves radio.
Absolutely.
He loves music.
Yes,
It's not just
yes.
something that you use as a stepping stone. For him,
Like
it is
a
what
flaky
it is.
stepping
Yes.
stone. No.
No, he loves it,
Yep.
and that's why he's still doing it,
That's
even
right.
after the sportscasting had,
Exactly.
taken off.
Yes. So
Is he the longest one on radio?
Oh
No.
Or no?
no.
Okay, one of the, right?
Like right now?
Yes. Hi,
Oh.
Boo.
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Tony might. Ha, Tony.
Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Slicky also.
Hi, Slick. Yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be Tony na.
Might be, right?
No. Oh, yeah.
How could you
Okay,
forget?
okay.
That's right.
Anyway, over Twitter, I want to say hi to Matty Guevara, who says, boses ng mga bagets.
Oh.
With the
Thank you.
kids. Let's
No,
see.
I think he was referring to our voices.
Sana.
Sana,
I was like,
right?
I was going to take that as a compliment.
Sana hindi lang boses. Yeah.
Sana we look young.
I know. Anyway, 6310899. We have less than 30 minutes on the show, and we are nationwide, by the way. So if you guys have any friends or if you're in the province and you want to say hi to us, go ahead. 6310899. We have somebody here with us. Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Hi.
Good
season
morning.
2.
Hello?
Season 2. Yes, we
Season
are
two.
season 2.
Yeah, season 2, Mother and Palas.
Wait,
Sorry.
Who's
Hi,
this?
who's this?
Yeah, this is Ermo.
Ermo, like Elmo, but with a R.
R.
Yeah, make it Japanese.
Okay.
Eh,
Elmo.
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 Elmo. I get it.
All right. So, how's your?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay. And also, Fran, fan of Sweet Ecstasy, Fran.
Hi.
Queen of
Oh my God.
I like to be known as that right now.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's nice.
It's
yeah.
nice,
Oh my God, this is
Hi.
like I was supposed to make a reference to the other one, but never mind.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Fran
but
of
then
Sweet-
again, Fran of Sweet Ecstasy. My
Yes.
God, your burgers,
I like
burgers
being
are
known
so-
for that now.
burgers are so panalo. Awesome.
Oh,
As in,
thank you.
mapapamura ka sa sarap.
Thank you
That's
so
the
much.
best
That's it.
compliment.
That is the best
Yeah.
compliment.
My friend used to say, masusuntok mo yung lola mo sa sarap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
serious?
That's very violent, but
But gets
But
the
very,
vibe.
very
Gets
close
my-
to
Gets
that
mo, gets
na.
mo. Ermo, just a second, because I remember shifting. Let's talk about career shift. So my career was talking to people, making people laugh as a jock, and then when I left radio, I kind of missed it. But then I was so thankful for Sweet Ecstasy because
It was still a way to talk to
it
people.
was still a way to talk to people and connect
you
to
have
people.
those milkshake
and
with
make
alcohol.
People, yes, and make people happy. And I know how to make
Back
people
then in
happy.
Cubao
with
X,
alcohol.
I
Yes.
tried it and
You like
wow.
Ah, nice. See,
You know, I was
it filled
checking
a void.
Fran's IG stories one time, and she was saying, it's nice to have social media because now I can talk to you guys, whenever I want, whenever I can, without
Whenever-
really having to be committed to it.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
she's still connected to her audience, but there's no pressure.
Yeah.
And then she was trying all sorts of
all
effects.
weird things because you miss it sometimes. I miss
Yeah.
it sometimes. Because it was such a big part of my life,
Yeah.
radio, and just talking to people, like sharing
Yeah.
really stupid stories sometimes. Like my dad says, my life is an open book.
Well,
Sometimes
it
there's no
is.
filter. Well, it is,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
And that was what I was used to. And then all of a sudden it shut down, it closed. I was like, Who am I gonna talk
It's
to
like no
now?
one's listening to me.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, no.
I know that Irma is still there, but can I?
Irma.
I just want to ask both Andy and Fran, because Andy stayed away from radio after giving birth to Olivia for 2 years,
Yeah,
right?
2 years.
2 years, and then Fran 3 years.
Yes, yes.
So my question is, if you have been like on the radio for 10, 18, 20 years, part of you gets used to being listened to,
Mm-hmm.
and then take that away. What did that do to you? Because I had some sort of reaction.
You did?
Mm.
Me, I was like, I didn't know what to do. Parang I had so much information in my head,
And you're still thinking of
and I'm still thinking of how I'm
how
gonna
to
deliver
say
it.
Yeah.
And then nobody was there to listen to me.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay. But I was very lucky because I had the business, and that really filled. It crossed the gap. It
Yeah.
bridged the gap. I'm sorry. It bridged the gap, because I would just talk to my customers
Yeah.
and just do that.
All your
And-
staff.
You have a lot of
Yeah.
pictures where you're looking out the window.
Yeah.
And then she's talking to.
And I would talk to people because
Yeah.
that was my connection to them.
Yeah.
So I was lucky that way.
What about you, Andy?
By the way, Irmo, thanks for calling.
Thanks, Irmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And just to add to what you're talking,
Yes.
since Fran was in radio, Del was in radio, then had a break and all, and you're back in radio. It just shows that we, as a listener, we also grew up. Because back then I was listening to Delamar when I was back, and
How old? How old?
um,
How old were you?
panahon pa ng Good Morning Manila.
Wow.
I didn't reach that na.
So
The one where you're calling random people over
Right,
phone numbers.
right,
At
right,
that
right.
time, grade school. Now I'm already working.
Grade school.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my God, grade school.
Okay, but
Ah.
as you guys grew longer in the years, we also grew up as a listener. Transitioned to being the teeny bopper, teen angst, to now socially responsible, paying taxes.
Yeah. That's right. Well, Irmo, thank you for calling us.
And thank you for growing up
and
with us.
happy Chinese New Year, belated Valentine's Day, and again, sweet ecstasy.
Aw.
Right? It's so good.
Thank
But yeah,
you.
thanks for calling. Have a great weekend, okay?
Same to you guys.
Bye.
Thank you, moms.
Moms.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, can I just say hi to Rodney? He's listening in the States. Also to Coach Ramon and to Rhoda if he's still tuned in. Hi.
Hey, Rhoda.
Hey, so
Yeah.
so answer the question, like, but
Yeah.
did you have that weird
Withdrawal.
withdrawal from?
I did. And I don't know exactly how I was able to handle it. I think it taught me how to listen.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
poetic.
No, because sometimes we just talk, and sometimes it's always about you, your experiences. But like right after radio, I didn't have anybody to talk to. I mean, I would talk to Olivia. I mean, like that's a different thing. And then I started learning how to listen. And the problem was when I would talk to people, I didn't know how to speak their language. You know what I mean? Because I was just so quiet all of a sudden. That's why when they said, "Hey, you want to go back to radio?" I was like, I don't know if I know how to explain myself again,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
tell
Will it
an
come back to
interesting
me?
story
Yeah.
and make
Yeah.
it
Right.
interesting to people.
I just realized that my
How did
identity,
you react?
my identity was so much drawn from what I used to do on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden I had this weird reaction where, well, one, your thoughts are not being heard.
Yeah.
And people really withdraw their attention
Attention,
from you
yeah.
because you're not on the radio. And
Yeah.
I'm
That's
talking
true.
about brands.
Yeah, yeah.
Clients who now think, oh, okay, so you're not useful
You're
to us.
done.
And I really had to make sure I understood that it's not personal. But when they call you friend or family, that's also not true.
That's
this
right.
is all business.
It is.
So when you end your run on radio,
Yeah.
it's coterminous. People will not be nice
To you.
They will be nice in a
But not nice.
But
nice.
not nice. And
air quotes nice.
yeah. And I really I went through a lot because I felt so
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah,
Yeah.
with you. Mas lalo. Yeah.
kind of felt bad. And I had to tell myself, no, that's just, you have to carve out the new you. Who is
Yeah.
Del without radio?
Mhm.
That's
That's
really who you
true.
are.
Yeah.
Ah.
I guess it's also like with motherhood. Like you also have to carve out like your path.
Yeah,
Like, whatever
as a
it is, as a mother also,
That's
because
so
it's a
true.
new path you've never you don't know how to do it,
Right.
and you're still learning at the same time, whether
Right.
it's also being an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
right? Like
And I think even if you have a great mother, you realize that you have a great mother, but this is now about
You.
Everything about your life
Yes.
is not your mother's life. This
How
is
are you
now.
going to handle it? How are you
Yeah.
going to run the household?
Did you
How
find
are
yourself
you-
more understanding of your mom?
Yes.
Diba, no?
Like, because my mom was also, well, kind of like me. She was a young mom, but she had 3 kids when she was like less than 25.
Wow.
And in New York.
Oh my
Yeah.
So you can imagine. I mean,
Yeah.
I was really appreciative like of the fact that, oh my God, she took on
much.
so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
But then I see a lot of myself in her.
It's usually like that,
It's
right?
like, I don't want to admit it, but oh wow. Sometimes my mom comes out of my mouth.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's like, oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope Al didn't hear that.
No, but you know that's there's a study that said you really turn into your mother at a certain age. It's even the way you look, even the choices you make with your hair. There's a study they did.
Your
a study.
fashion,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh well.
But I
Oh my
liked
God.
your mom's message for you on your birthday.
What did she say?
You're on Facebook.
On Facebook?
I loved it. I loved what you just know she's your mom because she knows what you're going through. It's just coded.
No, look,
It
she's tuned in. She goes, lucky you if I come out of your mouth.
Oh wow.
That's right.
Hi, Mom. Is she in New York now or is she here?
No, she's here.
She's here. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get a caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Morning.
Ooh.
It's you we're talking to. You're on the radio.
Hi.
There you are. There you are. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What's your name?
I just want to say thank you guys for having this show.
Thank you for
Yes,
listening.
kasi it has been really a stress reliever for me listening to you guys.
Oh.
Yes.
Why?
It's because as I'm not really meeting up with friends that
Much.
not that much.
Yeah.
Right. Like
So
yeah.
just by listening to you guys, parang
Feeling mo part of the conversation,
Yeah.
kinda,
No, I-
right?
and I think you
Yeah.
don't feel alone, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's it.
I don't feel alone. I don't feel isolated like
Yeah.
that.
That's true.
We
Yeah.
get you.
Like a lot of your issues you hear from
Right?
different,
Yeah,
you know, the different
people
DJs
here.
here. Right. Well, you're very much welcome, and you do know that we're here every Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can call us.
Yes, talagang favorite. Usually, I do listen to Magic on Fridays kasi, the music. Kasi the music nowadays are like too noisy and
Yes, I get you.
halatang tumatanda
I know.
na.
I was just about to say.
Lola ka na.
Yeah.
Yun lang yun.
They say if it's too loud, you're too old.
Yes, correct. O di kaya sasabihin nila sa'yo, ano ba yan ang manang-manang mo? Like that.
Oh no, they didn't.
I'll show you. Give me that tequila shot.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, but thanks for calling us.
Thank you.
You can visit us here also. Okay, feel free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bring some red coffee,
if
man.
I'm free from the household chores, the mother chores, and
Yes.
everything.
But make sure you have time for yourself, though.
Oh, yes, I do. Kasi yun na lang talaga yung parang magagawa mo para sa sarili mo after doing all the day's work for your
Yep,
husband,
I
for
feel
your
you.
children.
Yep.
Really, diba? So, talagang I just called just to say thank you guys kasi relate much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Super
also.
relate much and God bless you guys and more mommy power to us.
Yes, mommy
Yay.
power.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. God bless you
God
guys.
bless you too. That was so nice.
Yeah.
Right?
I follow this Facebook page called Glamour Mamas.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
I'm part of it too.
Right?
Yeah.
So there was this nice thread that my friend had put up. Like, she asked the mommies, "What is your uniform? Like, your
saw
mommy
that.
uniform
Yeah, I
by
saw
M, right?
M.
Because like it's just so difficult because you're thinking of so many things, and then you need to look good. You want to feel good,
Yes.
right? But let's say you're at home. I mean, what do you wear?
Right.
And you still have to be attractive.
You still have to be attractive
Yes.
for your partner and for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm guilty.
Yeah, but
You don't dress
sometimes,
up at home?
yeah. Sometimes you may butas na yung shirt mo, okay lang.
No, and then I think I'm the classic case. I'm the classic case.
Tell us, Del.
Come on,
Sit in my chair. Come now.
I'm sorry. Bring out the tissue. I know. No, I'm the classic case of when they say that she let herself go.
Oh, ako din. Me too.
Yeah, but in my head, I understand why mothers do that.
Yeah.
I understand it. Like, when you're doing a lot of things, the last thing on your mind is you.
Yourself.
Everybody else goes before you.
Yes.
But you're right. Like Andy says, keep yourself, attractive
Yeah.
for yourself,
That's
for
right.
your partner.
Yeah.
But I need to learn that skill.
You should. It's hard. I mean, I'm like 5 years in. When David was born, I see pictures of me pregnant. I was like, why do I look thinner then than I am now?
Right.
Because like
Yes,
I've gained some weight,
Yeah.
and it's really difficult, and that's why I'm
Yeah.
trying to be very proactive in
Yes.
taking care of myself. Because
But
I
it's
realize
also age.
it's also
It is also
age.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you hit 30 plus,
It's difficult.
and your metabolism
Oh,
tells you,
bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Yes.
That was you a long time ago.
Yeah, you cannot be eating and sitting on the couch
Uh-uh.
and not think that you're gonna gain the 5
Yes.
pounds. That's not gonna happen.
That's
anymore.
why, like, when you get married, or when you're new into the relationship, payat mo pa, di ba? You're sexy pa,
Yeah.
may abs ka pa, may lines ka pa, whatever it
Right?
is. And then, like, 2 years down, you're like, whatever.
But you also realize that when you were that girl, you felt so confident
Right?
about you. You
Mhm.
felt sexy. You felt attractive.
Yeah.
And although maybe you're not like, whoever. Who's the hot girl right now?
Selene.
Okay, maybe you're not a Solen kind
Yes.
of hot, but
She's
you
so
were hot
hot.
in your. You're having a lesbian moment
Yes,
right now.
I am. She is so hot.
Wait, did
And-
you just see her new Instagram photo? I was
No,
like,
show
wow.
me. Her and her husband Nico,
They're very
I
funny.
love them.
Yeah.
Funny.
I am a fangirl of both of them
Really?
because Nico's funny.
That would be a dream guest to have them both.
You should
Yeah.
have them. No, and also, like, their baby together with their genes.
Oh my God,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah,
Like,
beautiful.
I can already imagine, like, boy or girl. Like,
You've spent time thinking about this.
no, because, like, that's what's next for them,
Right,
right?
right.
They're probably, like, Solan's gonna be pregnant soon, or maybe they're
But she's
trying,
showing
you
her
don't
art
know.
right now in
Yeah.
Florida.
Wow, you're so updated.
We're
I love you.
updated. IG story. They're in
Okay,
Miami.
I know.
Yeah.
And House Patato, by the way. Let me see.
So we're
It's
exchanging
loading.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That girl. She's
Yeah.
very sexy.
My goodness.
She's very sexy. Anyway, so that's my peg.
Speaking of, we gotta be sexy in our own way.
Yeah, no, but wait. It goes both ways. Our partner should take care of themselves, like the guys in our or whoever, ladies, whatever.
But it's harder for the women.
yes.
We just have more to do with our bodies.
It's true.
The hair, the makeup, being fit.
But I think just being
Yes.
healthy, because that was a really big point in our relationship with Al and myself, because we really let ourselves go.
Mhm.
Al is like he's a yoga teacher.
Yeah,
So-
I took his class.
Yeah,
In Green Hills, yeah.
And then I was really into yoga. My mom's a yoga teacher, so it's all over, and it worked like in 2009.
Yeah.
But like
I love that. That's
Yeah.
a quote.
now in 2018, it's like very, very difficult to get into that groove, and I really have to
Yes.
I have to remind myself, do this for yourself. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna be healthier for your children. You're going to release some stress.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we do take on a lot of stress with everything that we
Right,
do.
yeah.
And we forget about it because like if we don't do any physical activity,
And they do say that a lot of your stress needs a physical outlet.
it needs
Yeah.
a release.
You working
does.
out, running,
Yeah.
yoga,
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Find it. Do
It's
it.
a way to take that out, that energy, that just, you need to move.
It is. It's true because like this year I started exercising and it was like the first 2 weeks dragging myself to the gym and it's just like I have to wake up early and I have to wear this and I feel so like
Yeah.
you're not comfortable even wearing leggings and because you don't feel good.
Right.
But after the 2 weeks and I saw I felt better, like less stress. I was less angry because like if I was like stressed or anything,
Right.
I would run.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I would like do
You released it
kickboxing.
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
was like good for the relationship as well because even if like physically maybe I wasn't sexy, I felt good about myself. You know, I was
Yeah.
just like,
You
hey
do.
babe, what's up,
Get
babe?
some of this.
Yeah, this is a new me.
So you really need that.
Yeah. I mean, whatever it is to make you feel sexy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You could just go to the derma, have your nails done,
That's
have
true.
your hair done. It could be as simple as that.
Yep. Yep. I agree.
Go, Del. Come on. Let's go back
Yeah.
to yoga. You can do it.
I can now because I'm moving to Taguig.
Guys, you don't know how happy I am that Del is moving back to civilization.
To the city.
To the city. Do
Anyway,
we have a caller?
Yes, let's
Yay.
get one last one for today. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, this is Chris. I love listening to your show.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
I can relate, and it's so nice to hear from Fran again.
It's really nice
Yes,
to be
it
on
is.
here. I miss this.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing your experiences, especially about stress and handling your, yourself and your household and everything.
Yes.
So nice. It's really true. I agree with you guys that you have to have time for yourself. Kahit konti lang in a day.
True.
Yep.
Because
10
it's
minutes.
so hard being
Take
a
that
mom.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
Ay,
I mean,
nako.
it's rewarding, but it's hard.
It is hard.
Yeah. Well, thank you
It is
guys,
hard.
and I
Sabay pa
hope
tayo.
you extend.
Yeah.
Hoy, we extended na ha.
Oh, 3 hours.
I know.
3 hours na kami.
Oh, yeah,
Can I make a request?
Okay. What? I'm sorry.
Can I make a
Okay.
That's
What?
Andy's
Can you
apartment.
play Someday by
Mandy
I forgot
Moore.
the name of the group?
Hindi ba yun?
Someday?
we'll know.
Yeah,
do
Someday.
Radicals.
I forgot. Sugar Ray.
Oh, Sugar Ray.
Yes, you can.
Someday. That's someday.
That's someday. Got it.
Got it.
Got
Okay,
it.
thank you guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you.
You know, Andy's on it.
Okay.
She got it.
Whoa.
She got it.
This
She
is
got
your
it.
first time to handle the board in
Yeah.
how many? 2 years?
No, I think since
Almost-
Jessica.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Really?
it's been
long.
a really long time. Like that's why, like it's slowly getting back. I mean, like it's a new board, but yeah, thanks
got
Ricky
it.
for the opportunity. You should be absent more often. Not just kidding.
Don't say that.
I'm just kidding. No, but thanks, Fran, for coming over.
Thank you for inviting
Oh,
me.
this is a
Welcome
moment.
to the magic.
Thank you so much. This is a really, really great opportunity. I was so excited when Del texted. I was like, yeah, well, yes. Yeah.
You know what Tyler told me? Because I said, maybe she wouldn't. I don't know. She said, she will. Del, she will.
Yes.
Yeah. And
It is.
can I just say that you just really have to thank Station Guy
Yeah.
for allowing radio moments. This is a
I
radio
agree.
moment.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Among many things
Mhm.
here on
I
Magic,
agree.
they do this thing where things you never thought would happen
Yeah.
happens on air.
Yeah.
And it's just I just want to say thank you because
Yeah.
I love radio.
Me too.
And
I
we-
really do.
we
We
need-
grew up with it.
We grew up with it.
Yes.
You were
Right?
17, Fran was 19. I was also 19.
Yes.
Yeah, I was, but I
When you
went
started.
many.
Yes.
I went through many.
Mm.
But yeah, so we grew up and we understand that radio needs moments like this.
Like this.
Yeah.
I do. He went to eat at Sweet Ecstasy at the 30th,
Mhm.
and then he had IG'd a story, and I think he tagged me or I
Andrew?
saw. Huh? I do.
I do.
And then he messaged me and I was like, oh hey, you're eating there. Thank you for bringing your crew or whatever. He goes, yeah. And then he said, oh, we're beginning season 2 of the Mother Show. Would you like to come and join them as
Oh,
a guest? I said,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Right. So I was like just waiting. I was like, okay, I wonder when they're gonna text me.
And then I texted you like Thursday.
I said, okay.
Yesterday.
Yes,
This was
yes,
just
yes.
yesterday.
So yeah. So
But
thank you guys.
Thank you for spending.
Thanks for having the show. This is awesome.
Thanks,
It's
Station
nice.
Guy.
Yeah,
I
Station
mean,
Guy,
it's
man.
so awesome that they're open to opportunities like this, or their
Yeah.
mindset's not just like okay, just this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
It's progressive
yes.
thinking.
It was like when it happened, like 3 mothers on FM radio.
That's unheard of.
Unheard of, but once you start doing it, oh yeah, there is a space for this.
Yeah.
So thank you again.
Thanks.
Thank you for making us able to vent whatever we need to vent.
Right.
And also the listeners.
Weekly.
And the
Listeners,
listeners.
they get it.
They get it.
Yeah.
They get us, and that's a good
That's
feeling.
important. We get you, you get us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get out of here.
we should. Anyway, it's 12 o'clock. Perfect. So you guys can still watch us. I know there are episodes, like the last episode, which was for our first episode with Ricky. You guys can check it out on YouTube. I think it's there. Or if not, the Mother Show on Facebook. It's called the Mother Show PH. You guys can like us there, follow us there, because we're also live on Facebook.
Yes.
Every
and on
Friday.
IG, on Facebook, on Twitter, it's all the same at the Mother Show PH.
All right. So
Ah.
where's the boys? I thought they
Oh,
were going to say
boys.
something.
Oh,
right.
Cooper, David.
Cooper
Hey.
and David.
Yeah. So if you guys
David.
tuned in, these two boys have been practicing like their little radio show.
Yeah.
Right? So this is your time to shine, guys. Are you ready?
Do you know what to say?
Cooper, come here.
Okay.
Come here, Cooper.
Okay,
Come
I
here,
think they
stay
had to
with
get
me.
their paper.
Okay,
so
get your
they were
paper.
gonna pretend to read. Okay, Cooper, you can over here.
All right, here we
Since this is a mother show, this could be a baby show too.
go. You can hear yourself. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So what
This
do you
is our way of saying goodbye. Our kids
Yes.
will say the goodbye for us.
Go.
Bye.
Bye.
That's all- no, but say something first.
Yeah.
Okay, so my mothers are gonna say goodbyes, so it's our turn. Bye. Okay, now this is 89.9. And
Say hi, this is David.
you first, Cooper. Hi, this is Cooper Arias Ashby. Your turn, David. My name is Victor David Galang.
And you're tuned into? Say you're tuned into?
What?
You're tuned in.
What?
Oh, you're listening to?
What station is this,
Well, you're
guys?
listening to, say you're listening.
89.9.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you,
All
guys.
right, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Hello. Okay, bye. We'll catch you guys next week again, 9 to 12 noon every Friday. We're nationwide again. My name's Andy.
My name is Duck.
And I'm Francesca.
And
Bye.
this is today's best music. Why don't you say it, Fran?
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay.
This is today's best music.
This is today's best music, Magic 89.9.
Yeah.
Radio's Super Moms. The Mother Show. Magic 89.9. The mommies are back.
Hi, I'm Ricky.
Hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Del.
Better, longer, and wider.
Wider?
Yes! We're going nationwide. Hear the mommies all over the Philippines via the Magic Nationwide stations.
What about longer?
Now heard from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. 3 hours of non-stop momminess.
Okay, now explain better.
Look forward to more guests, more kids, and more prizes. The Mother Show Season 2. Fridays, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Exclusively on the Magic and Magic Nationwide.